So I will I'll start with the track to show you the dynamics. And I'm streaming on Cabasse right now.
Let's give this creative baptismal group a nice round of applause and let's get underway. Ladies and gentlemen, George Duke, and he's a Capricorn.
That was for the dynamics. You can hear it's whoops. Alright. I think I'm gonna trip on these things all too old. Anyway. Alright. Sorry about that. I'll follow up with the live track that you might have listened, because we actually try to illustrate the lively and the dynamics and the guitar strings and the voice. So let's play.
Flesh and steel are one, drying in the color of the evening sun. Tomorrow's rain will wash the stains away. Something in our mind will always stay. Perhaps this final act was meant to clinch our lifetime's arguments, that nothing comes from violence, or nothing ever could. For almost born beneath an angry star, as we forget how fragile we are. On and on the rain will fall, like tears from the star, like tears from the star. On and on the rain will say how fragile we are, how fragile we are.
What do you think?
It's amazing, yeah.
That was Sting, in case you maybe
Yeah.
know Shazam or you know the track. Another track that I like to illustrate the impact on the guitar strings and the micro details is the Dominic Miller, who worked a lot with Sting actually. So you can still have a feel of the extension on the bass. Goes pretty low, but it stays under control. That's in part, with the woofer technology that I was talking to you about. Finally, something a little bit different, but to show you the impact on the drums and the precision. Yeah, so this is again part of 16 products that we have, connected solutions. We're very strong on DSP and our coaxial drivers since '52, and you can see that there's a very wide sweet spot. And usually what happens as more people comes in, they move close to the wall, they go left and right, and you still have a pretty much very standard image, and you don't have to stay right in the middle like a traditional speaker. So that's the benefit.
Are you using DSP right now
yes.
to do a little bit correction?
Yeah. So we have room correction first for the low end, and then what happens is for the room correction that I already mentioned, but you have a mic in the back of the system. For our spherical looking speaker, it's in on the under. What happens? We send frequencies in the room, and for 30 seconds it bounces off the wall, the ceilings, and it comes back. We have a microphone in the back. We capture a signal and we send it to the cloud because they're connected, so we take advantage of the connectivity. And then it tunes the DSP. So that's one feature. We also have another feature called the listening position. So if you are sitting close to the back wall, you can select basically where you are sitting, and it will adjust the amount of bass basically that you want. You have three different options: close to back wall, not so close, and very distant. You have also location of the systems in your house, in your room. So you can select three different positions also to tune the DSP. We have a DFE, which is at low and moderate volume. You can really perceive, the sound very well, frequencies. So what we do is it's a real-time algorithm, if you will. Some people would say it's a loudness. Well, yes, it's a loudness, but it's not like you're gonna add 20 dB to the bass, and then it's a real-time feature. We don't want people to have to blast the volume all the time to enjoy music. Sometimes you're not listening in stereo. You're cooking in the kitchen, and you don't need to blast the volume. You just want to have still a good feel, but at moderate volume. So that's a couple features that because audiophile love to tweak their system. So we give them the opportunity to do so in our app, and it's an app that we own and we develop in-house. We don't outsource anything. You can also group the systems together. Today we only have one, but at the other show we had another system that's called Abyss, and it's a connected amp. And what happens is you can group and pair, create different zones. So if you have this system in your bedroom or in your kitchen, and you have another system in another room, you can do multi-room, which is also a feature. You can do multi-source as well, because you have your RCA and your optical, and you have I have a USB flash drive in the back, for instance, today. So if you were to use another system in another room, you could listen on this system on another system that's located in a different room, because they're on the same network. So that's also another feature. And right now we want to bring all our products basically. We want to connect all our systems. That's the goal. We're the leader today in this market. Not everybody know about us because we've been in the US for a while. We started 2 years ago at Expona with Pellegrina, which is our $35,000 system. It's we got second best sound of the show by the Absolute Sound. And we're competing with systems that sometimes cost 2 or 3 times the price. They're 3 times the size. So that's the promise. Something smaller, cheaper maybe, but gives you really good sound, same sound signature with every product that you have, just different power and different price point. So you pick and choose basically whatever you like. And this is Realto, the name of this product. It's the name of a bridge in Italy, in Venice. And this is to illustrate the bridge between traditional looking designs, a bookshelf, but all the modernity and connectivity. So that's and again, $3,900 for the pair. Special going on till the end of the month for $3,300.
All they need is that code to
All
buy
you need is a code that's like right there.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll video that for people.
Question for you.
Yeah.
I've got some older Cabasse speakers.
Okay.
I sent an email to the company asking them for a misplaced literature on one of them, and I'd like a copy of the owner's manual.
Okay.
And they didn't even respond to me. I sent twice.
That's
How do I get a response?
Okay, so yeah, it's hard to beat.
If you
33.
got $4,000 to
Yeah.
soup, then that's
Well,
a
3,300
system.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't beat it, new or used.
Yeah, and that adaptive loudness as well as the DSP. No room here is probably going to get bass like that without it. You know, bass traps, a lot of bass traps, or that kind of.
And that's
It's like
flat.
Portland says, okay.
Oh, it's flat right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's, the only we did was the room correction and placement.
Oh, the room
just for
correction.
bass.
Yeah, for bass. Yeah, yeah, really good. My friend bought the Pearl already.
Oh, cool.
I featured him in a video. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for when y'all bring the Sphere to America.
We're gonna need the grand ballroom.
He's gonna need all this room, but yeah, that's amazing. So yeah, great job.
And just so you know, it's 4,000. Well, it's $39.95. The 3,300 or whatever is only for a week.
A week, yeah.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah,
'cause
okay.
You put it up there with people here.
Yeah, people
they'll hear it's 3,300 forever.
Exactly. You try to use that code. All right. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Have a good day. Have a good show.